What's up, everyone? Hello, Jessica Dudley here. So, today's Thursday. It's almost the weekend. I know you're excited, but I wanted to let you know I'm not here to hype you up. I'm here to make you move. There is an action step that you need to take so that your life will transform. And only you know what that is. Only you know what that is. So I want to let you think about it. Like, what is it? What is the thing that you need to do so that you can move into your next level? I'm one of those girls that like to keep it movement. I don't like the stagnant energy. I don't like to feel like I'm just like doing things for nothing. Like everything that I do has to have a reason for it. And so if you're just going throughout your day and feeling like there's no reason or rhyme to what you're doing, you're just like falling into the day, that is a problem, okay? And I want to help you get out of overwhelm. I want to help you to get out of hesitating the thing that you need to do, the avoiding that you're doing. I want to help you get out of isolation. If you think that you can do this thing alone, then that's probably why you're stuck. If you think that, well, I'll just figure it out. Everything is figure outable. It really is. But you're not going to figure it out alone. I can promise you. Ask me how I know. Ask me how I know. I want to help you move out of fear. That is why I want to hop on this live today. I'm like, hey girl, if you have been feeling like you're stuck, if you feel like you need to do something, today is the day. And I can remember when I first started my Plexus supplements. I'm going to go there. I'm going to mix up my mocktail. And this story is so powerful because this is the moment that changed my life, okay? I started some plant-based supplements 8 years ago. It was one of the most, it was the first time that I ever invested into myself, okay? When you think about making investments, those things pay you back, okay? Investments pay you back. They make you money. They give you more time. They give you leverage. This is my favorite mocktail. I mixed it up yesterday. They pay you back. When you have expenses, like that's just an expense, right? We have like a lot of freaking TV things right now, like Roku, which we bought Paramount. We have Netflix. We have Disney. We have all these things. We have freaking satellite. We have, like, my home is like the gamers, like electronics, like all of that. My boys are all into that because their dad loves that, right? But those are all expenses. Those are not like giving us anything that is like making a difference, really, right? And it drives me crazy. But anyways, I just want to tell you this pink drink right here. This was the first investment that I had ever made in myself. And so about a month later, after I started my supplements, I told my friend Alicia that I did not want to work a business. I do not remember this. I was so foggy minded. I did not even remember telling her that. But she says I told her that. I could not even make up my mind for anything. I remember it took me weeks and weeks before I made the decision to actually buy the supplements. But I did it. I finally did it. And I was so glad I did. And after a month, I started having more energy. I started feeling better than ever. My sugar cravings disappeared. I started going to the bathroom every day. My stomach stopped hurting after I was eating food. And I wonder if I can comment on here. So I started feeling better than ever. And let me tell you, I was going to church, doing the whole thing that we do when we go to church. I love serving. I love my family. I was in the middle of like, my life was very unmanageable during that time because I was so focused on everyone else and helping everyone else. Have you ever been there? Like you're like, let me help you. Let me, at the expense of your own sanity, at the expense of your health, at the expense of like taking care of the things that you need to take care of. That's when it is not, that's when it's not good. Okay. But after about a month, my mindset started changing. I started getting very clear on what it was that I needed. And I started getting excited again. I started getting excited again about life. And I hadn't been that excited in a long time, because we just had a lot of sadness happening in our lives during that time. But my friend Alicia, she invited me to this event. Okay. We have something like this weekend. It's Saturday and you can come. That's why I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta go live. I gotta talk about this, because I didn't know you could still go. I thought, I got my ticket. Like, I'm going to be there, but will you be there? I want to buy your ticket if you will come. If you want to come and check out this whole thing that we're doing over here, I would love to buy your ticket. Okay. So anyways, my friend Alicia had this ticket and she gave it to me. And she's like, I don't know what this thing is, but I have a free ticket. I want you to go. So I went all by myself. And why? Because I was used to doing things alone. Like, it didn't scare me to go eat alone or do any of these things alone, because I was so used to it. Actually, like, being around people during that time was kind of intimidating, but for some reason, it was God. It was God, okay? So I go to this meeting and I see all these beautiful women there. And I was just like, they were all happy. They were all like glowy. They were laughing. They just seemed like it was a place where I'm like, I love this. Like, this is like, I felt like I belonged there. And so as I was hearing the stories and hearing the business testimonies and the product stories, and I had already had my own story already, and I seen like the big picture of like where this could take my family. Okay. Not just for me, but I seen like the lives that could be changed around me, because, you know, I love to help people. So I was like, oh my gosh, this is going to help everybody. This is the best thing ever. Right. And so I was just like, okay, I'm going to like go all in. Like, I remember the moment where I seen the roadmap. We had this success roadmap, then we still have it. Okay. We have systems, we have the roadmap, we have the products, we have everything. We have the community. Okay. So I want to invite you into the community this Saturday, if you will come. And so as I was sitting there, I knew that this was going to be the thing to change my life. Like, I knew it without a shadow of a doubt. And so after that weekend, I was just on fire for the community, for one. I was on fire because I felt better than ever. On fire because I wasn't alone anymore. On fire because I felt so good. And I hadn't felt that way in so long. And so if you have been feeling just so exhausted, you've gained weight, your confidence is down, you're dreading the summer because, you know, you're going to be in a bathing suit or you're going to be on vacation and you just don't feel your best. Maybe you don't feel your best and you're like dreading like all the walking in the heat and all of this stuff, you know, like you're just dreading all of that. Then this is your moment to change something. I'm not here to hype you up to do something that you don't want to do. I want to be the move, like the moment right here where you decide, like, I want to take action. I want to share with you that you can actually move. You can move from this place to this place, and in a matter of like seconds, and the matter of like saying yes to yourself. And so, to this weekend, this Saturday, we have this event. It's called the Rising Diamond event. Like, diamond is the top of the company. Even if you don't want to be at the top of the company, you can still earn an extra $500, an extra $1,000 a month, an extra $3,000 a month by sharing this with your friends, by sharing this online, by sharing this when you hear a need of people that are struggling. That's how easy it is to share. And it's really easy to build a team when you care about people. And so that's what I want to encourage you today. Like, if this is speaking to you, I want you to know that you don't have to carry everything alone, that you you don't have to build alone. You don't have to build this alone. If you're already a leader and you love leading people into freedom, you love leading people into better health and happiness, this would be perfect for you. If you already have a testimony of where you love your body and you love health and you love helping others, and you're not getting paid to do that, but you want to, like you just want to, like you want to post your selfies on social media and say, oh my gosh, like I've been using this pink drink and I mean, it helps me with all the things. That's how simple it is. This is my favorite flavor. You will love it. You will love it. This is my favorite mocktail. I mixed it up yesterday. Hey, let me know if you're on. This is the drink that I started 8 years ago that changed everything for me. I remember the moment that I wanted to go rake leaves outside. I was like, oh my gosh, like I actually want to go do something outside. Today, I take care of our pool. If you have a pool, hey Linda, if you have a pool, just know that sucker don't clean itself. And Corey's too busy, and I actually let it go again. Last year, I was like, you're not doing that. This year, I did it. I did the unthinkable. I didn't put shock in it when I needed to, so it's green right now. So I'm out there today, like, scrubbing the sides. And if I would have had, like, if that was me 8 years ago, I wouldn't have the energy to do that. Like, honestly, I just would not. So if you are wanting more energy, if you're wanting to feel better, if you want to create something that you can be proud of and you want to invite some friends to do it with you, make some extra money, extra $500 to $1,000 by trying some supplements and inviting friends to try it with you. They're trying it with you. I want to invite you to our weekend, Saturday, to our fun community event. This is where dreams are made, okay? 8 years ago when I went to that event and I seen all of those women there and they were all like vibrant and glowy and beautiful, I wanted to be like that. I knew like I was on my way, but I didn't really know that gut health it's everything. Gut health controls everything. And, you know, at that time I had been sick and tired for over a year. So just seeing women excited about something, seeing women so excited to help their friends and family, seeing women excited about their future, that's what inspired me to do this in the beginning. And now, you know, 8 years later, I love helping women with their mindset. I know that a lot of women need healing. That's why I wanted to do Christian, you know, faith-based business coaching, because when you are not healed, you don't really do much because you're constantly thinking about yourself. You're down on yourself. You're down about everything. You feel all alone. You feel like, oh, I could never do that. Nobody would ever buy. If you're already thinking like, yeah, I could do that, but nobody would want these products. Nobody would want to do this with me. That's already a limited mindset. That's a limited mindset. That's why you're all alone, because you feel like nobody wants to do anything that you want to do. You think that no one likes you because you're not willing to ask for help. You're not willing to send a message and be like, hey girl, tell me more about that. You just think that you can figure it all out all by yourself. And I remember being there. I remember thinking that I had to do everything because I was the strong one. I was the strong one for my family. I'm the stay-at-home mom that takes care of everything around here. But guess what? I need help. I had to train my boys to actually, like Colton, he does his laundry. He does his laundry. If he has nothing to wear, it's because he didn't do his laundry. Even with Titus, if he doesn't bring his laundry downstairs, it does not get done. And whenever I'm doing his laundry, I show him how to do it because I know he's only 9. I'm not like, hey, go do your own laundry. And yeah, and I will fold it up for him or I'll make a stack. But hey, you come and get your laundry and you go put it away. Like those things I wasn't doing back then, okay? Even with Asher, I make him help me. Before I'd be like, nobody wants to help me. Why? Because I felt like a victim. I felt like I had to do it all. And when I did it all, let me tell you, I would throw a fit. I would throw a fit. So anyways, changing your mindset is everything. Hey, Linda, tell me how you're doing today. I'm just on here just encouraging women to move. Like, what is the next level that you need to move to? Because you staying stagnant is not what God wants for you. If you feel like you're like just stuck in your spiritual growth, your mental health, whatever it is, you can change it. You can change it. If you feel stuck, I know for me, I'm going through perimenopause. I've gained an extra 15 pounds out of nowhere. Haven't changed anything. Still taking my supplements, still moving my body, doing all the things that I was doing last time, but for the last 8 years, but I have gained 15 pounds. Am I just going to cry about it? No, I started looking for answers. I started asking for help. My upline, she's a holistic health coach. She knows a lot about perimenopause. She knows a lot about hormones. She knows a lot about, working out when you're going through perimenopause, right? We think we need to kill ourselves in the gym. No, you actually don't need to do that when you're going through perimenopause. You actually need to you just need to do light walks. You need to eat protein. You need to get rest, right? You need to manage your stress. If you are just stressed out all the time, that's probably why you've gained 15 pounds. And for me, when I think about the last 2 years or even 3, I have been so busy coaching, learning, growing, healing. So yeah, I could look over the last 3 years and be like, you know what? You've probably been stressed out. You can chill out now. You've got all the tools. You can chill out. That's where I'm at. You can chill out, sis. Okay? You can chill out. It can be fun. Your life can be fun. And I love like seriousness. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I love like getting in there, getting the root out. Like, come on, let's go. Like, let's get healed. Let's get moving. Let's love our life. But it can be fun. It can be fun. I want to leave you with that. So if this spoke to you, message me. If you want to come with me this weekend, come with me. I'll buy your ticket. Come be a part of our community, the Rising Diamonds. The reason why I'm so successful is because of our team. Because of our Monday night teams. We have systems in place for you to come in. You don't have to sit around and watch a bunch of training videos like I had to do when I first started because I was so hungry and I felt like I needed to know everything. You don't have to know everything. Ignorance is bliss sometimes. The less you know, the better. When I first started and I didn't know anything, that's when I really did the best. And those people are still here today. Those people are still here today from 2017. That's when I was so excited. That's when I was on fire. I didn't know anything except that the products were amazing and the business was incredible. That's all I knew. And the more I learned, the more you know, you just get stuck because you're like, you want to do it perfect and blah, blah, blah. You don't have to do that now. And I don't expect you to be perfect when you come in to build. Okay. I want to show you the way. I want to show you how you can get a business going in less than 30 days. You can have your own business in less than 30 days if you're willing to be coachable and you're willing to help people win. So if you love doing that, you're in the right place. I love you. I'm going to drink my mocktail. I'm going to go back doing the pool stuff. And today's a great day. If you feel stuck, you can change it. Message me.